Hey everyone, I am Jackie and thanks for joining in. I just wanted to do a quick flip through of my 2022 Hobonichi weeks. We are nearing the end of the year, so we're almost done with our journals here and seeing a lot of videos of people migrating into their 2023, which I have mine, but I'm still waiting on another Hobonichi weeks to come in before I want to post a video on my 2023 setup. Let me not stay too long on the intro because sometimes I'll be watching, I'm like, hurry up, get to the stuff, I want to see it. So let's go ahead and open this. I used, of course, a Hobonichi's 2022 weeks in this pink color. And I also used a MD diary. I think it's thin. This is A5 size. It comes with a calendar on these, and then just a bunch of grid pages. Again, well, we'll get to that one. So let's go with this one first. Might be interchanging between the two. I don't know. This video is already chaotic as it is. Let's start with this. When I first opened this, I have a little sticky note from the beginning of this year or the very end of last year, where I was in my sticker bag. I was making a bunch of stickers, especially for this size. So I went ahead and did some measurements. Honestly, haven't looked at it since the beginning of the year. But here's a couple of the stickers I've made on my own personally. I do have a silhouette machine, so it's just easy to make a kiss cut sticker page. Well, it's not that easy because sometimes it cuts through, but it's for my purposes, so it's not like I'm selling it. See, like this one kind of cut through. That's okay, still was able to use it. I've made fun little names. There's just a couple to look at. Also did some weather ones as well. And you'll see them throughout the monthly setups and the weekly setups. I'll go ahead and stick that back in there. And then just about halfway through the year too, I got even more into my sticker bag and bought some of these smaller landscape stickers that I can just insert for decoration. So yeah, so I have this whenever I want to go back and make my own, which I'm kind of itching to do that again. I just make them on my Procreate on my iPad and send it off to the Silhouette software and make that design. I don't do anything here. I actually just kind of like how it looks plain, so I just kind of leave that alone. Next page. I also don't do anything here. It looks like I was trying to, but I don't even remember what this was about, so I always try to figure out how I can utilize this. Could be for working out, could be tracking my monthly period, but honestly it's pretty accurate, so it's no point in tracking that. Plus I use an app, so y'all let me know what y'all use this for if you do use it, because I sure don't. Okay, so we get into December. Here's one of the sample washies I used that I made my own. I really like this kind of frosty blue. Yeah, I totally went for a blue theme and kind of a doodly theme as well. Hope you can see. Oh my gosh, I don't know my camera angles. But yeah, I did decorate the calendars, and they do for the most part correlate with the weeks. So I'll kind of come back to these and show you how they correlate. And they correlate with what's in here as well. So again, here's a sticker sheet I used, and you can see the color theme. Mainly used it for birthdays, maybe appointments, bills and paydays and whatnot. So nothing too hectic here. And here's February. It's March. Did not like the green choice I used here. It's just not, it's not matching. And the highlighter. March was a little bit of a mess. April, so it's April. I always try and go for like pastel colors and never quite hit the mark. Always thinking of like Easter eggs and pastels and whatnot, and well, I will try again this coming year. May. This is another sticker I made myself through Procreate on my iPad, and then off to Silhouette, and here it is. I did like a little fruit one, which I also kind of want to make a new sheet of that. I might do that. Yeah. And then here's June. Another one, I had a blueberry one. I think I had watermelon, which is coming up next. I can see it through the paper. Yep, July. I think I have like a grape one too. I think that's next. August, yep, here's a bit of a grape one. I also got some more stickers. I finally I didn't discover Stationery Pal, but I finally bought from them and I like them. This is where it's a sticker sheet, coffee sticker, what do you call it? Like a little sticker packet full of different coffee illustrations. And then some floral ones too. And I also did these two that you're seeing here. The July, the August, September. It's a little bit more gray, getting into fall, even though it's like blistering hot over here still. Well, not right now, but in this month, very hot. Halloween, kind of tapered off a little bit. And then now we're in November. You can see the color theme I'm going for. Let's see, I haven't done anything for December, which I don't think I will, because I'll be moving on to the 2023 Hobonichis. So let me get into the weeks. So here's December. Again, here is, if I can get to it. Here's how it looks. Here's the color coordinating. This is probably what I would have done if November, yeah, November just starts here. So I probably would have done some kind of brown, golden brown kind of thing. Again, here's some other stickers I did. I kind of did like a habits, and this will change, you'll see a change. I did like a habits tracker, a mood tracker, and like a little to-do, and then just like a task throughout the week, like a daily task. And then I just like this little corner to be about weather. And so that's kind of the setup. And then I give, of course, to-dos, and then a grocery list. Kind of evolves over time, because I don't like to stick with one thing too long. It's just how I am. And then sometimes I'll doodle a little bit. And you see how I changed up the mood tracker here. But it's like I look at this and I was like, well, that's nice that I was happy, but what was I happy about? And what happened this day? It doesn't tell me. It just says relax. What happened here? So that's why, like, this coming what do you call it, this coming year, I think I want to get another, like, maybe a Midori diary, like a smaller one. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. It's where I can actually like put out my like daily thoughts or memories or what happened that day or something. I did also here, like you can see, I did like a weekly highlight, so I liked that. I might bring that back, maybe. Again, I always change stuff up, but it does show me like, okay, here's some good stuff that happened this week. So that's kind of to focus and pinpoint on positive things, because I think I tend to like gravitate towards negative things. It's kind of a woe is me, like look what happened to, you know, that just kind of turned my life upside down. And it's just easier to think of something bad or negative that happened than to like gravitate towards the good things that happen. And so I wanted to like implement that in here and just kind of highlight a good thing that happened that week, especially if I'm like had a rough week. Sadly, I didn't keep up with that, but we'll see if we do that again. Let's kind of speed this up. So here you can see January. Again, here's the theme, right? And you can see the switch off. Let me move that. And I have some weeks where I don't put anything because I tend to forget or I don't feel like it. So that's what happens. So you can see the setup again. Habit tracker, mood tracker, to-do, grocery, weekly highlights. That was kind of the setup for a little bit. And we went into February. Remember, this is what I have for February. All these stickers are mine so far. And nothing this week. Got into March. It's March. Actually, around this time too is when I started like a online course certificate program. And that's kind of my goal right now. I am working on transitioning careers. It's not going that great because, you know, inflation and all these like layoffs and whatnot. I am trying to get into the tech world. It's not easy. But we try. We will persevere. And then of course April. And that's how April looks. And we started to add like why is it escaping me, like little prayer verses in here, or Bible verses, excuse me, Bible verses in here. So we have a very back and forth thing with being up to on par with praying and whatnot. I wouldn't say I never strayed away. It's just more of keeping up with it. I feel like there's such an expectation. You feel bad if you don't miss a day or something. It kind of inadvertently makes me recoil from wanting to do it, especially when it's kind of, it feels pressured. So I have a very back and forth with trying to pray every day. But I'm getting there. And that's actually what I want to use one of my Hobonichi weeks for this next year. It's more like prayer and reflections and affirmations. So hopefully I can do that and be consistent with it. And as you can see here, especially from May, like I said, I started to get some more stickers from like Stationery Pal and Amazon, and just kind of play around. And this is around the time too where on YouTube where I found, is it Abby C or Abby Sai? No, I think it's Abby C. And Job's journal. And I like their kind of collage look. So from here on out, it switches over to that, as you can see. So there was like no rhyme or reason anymore. It was just like, let me just kind of dump stuff over here. Like I'll still have tasks and whatnot, but over here, let's be a little creative. And I like that. So this is June. 3 decades. Now in my 30s. That's okay. We've made it this far. Alright, here's July. Again, just correlating. You guys, I evaded COVID for 2 years. It hit me. It finally hit me. It wasn't too bad though. It felt like a flu to me. So I'm grateful that it wasn't anything as bad as it has been for other people, but it got me. You can see like some stuff I've read Master of Jinn. Yeah, it was all right. You can see I finally like kind of migrated like Bible verses over here and actually wrote them out. Some I will write out, some I'll just kind of leave just this part here, and I can go back and look at it later. And you can also see how far I'm getting with my certificate program. It's like almost there. Just experimenting with colors. I actually like the brighter pink here and then the darker one that I used here, but can't change that. Still looks cute though. See, pray continually. We're trying. What is this, August? Let's see. August was a rough month. Looks like I got the first week down. I got a bit of the second week. Wrote nothing here. I decorate before I like put my stuff in and just kind of go around. So this was a unused page, but still decorated. So same with this one and this one. Ooh, August was long. And September. You can see that I was keeping up with like a monthly thing, but I might do it back and forth. I think I was just kind of like, I was feeling blue. Let's do blue, even though it was more of like a brown, pinky setup. Some doodling. Find some quotes from Pinterest and add them in. Some pen swatching. Oh, we're in October. I didn't even realize. It's October. And now we've hit November. And as you can see, this kind of correlates with me making this video today. And even this too, this little symbol, y'all know what it is, and y'all know the tagline for it. So it kind of correlates with me just kind of biting the bullet and let me share. And nothing yet here, which I'll set up. Maybe I'll do a video, maybe not, I don't know. Editing is the bane of my existence. I don't like it. So yeah, so we got a couple more weeks to go. I don't have anything here. I don't really put anything in the back except for maybe a couple notes and like swatches and whatnot. So, and then of course my stickers in the back. So that's my Hobonichi. This was my first time getting it, so I tried to be very like, what's the word, like strict and very neat on how I did things, which actually kind of took me away from being consistent with it. I've been consistent with the calendars, but as far as like daily writing and whatnot, like you'll see here's January, so let's find January back here. Actually, let's go to December. Let's not veer. So here's December. And then here's like how I envisioned to do the writing. I just kind of had like a page with habit tracker and some notes, maybe some goals I wanted for that month, book recommendations, books that I actually read, maybe anything that was some new finds and whatnot, and maybe like how I liked it or didn't like it. And this was more like just things I did throughout the month. So I did that for like December, January, February, and completely tapered off. Whoop, let me not show that. That was like a little finance tracker. Did not keep up with that either. And then here's how I experimented the way of like how I wrote in. Like I went with these at first, and then I switched it to boxes. And then I just kind of did like a whatever, which I actually kind of like this more because it's just a little bit more playful and fun to look at. And you're like, oh, there's like a snowman, and oh, music, what happened here? You know, what did happen here? Oh, my nephew's little Christmas program, he cried his heart out. He did not want to be on stage, but it was cute. Yeah. And then for January, I got this going on, and you know, it was like the same here. Oops. Here's January, see. I tried to keep it consistent. Anyways, so that's January, and then this is what I have for January. I actually do like this, and like I kind of started to get burnt out, like try to write every day, like over a weekend. So here's some stuff I also did on Procreate and put it on like some matte paper, and just kind of filled those days in that I didn't feel like writing. And just kind of put some affirmation kind of things on here, words on here. By far, January's been my favorite because I completely finished it. And it looks pleasing to look at. And so here's February. And this was the last time I did this. Again, notes, goals, book recs, books read, new finds. And then I turned this more into monthly highlights. So like just kind of what happened throughout the month, like things that were nice. And then habits and mood. I also did this sticker. It was very cute. And then hated the layout I did here. I did not like it. So I think that just kind of discouraged me, and I was kind of getting burnt out too. So I'm glad I got that there. My niece started walking. That was nice. Then I tried this whole collage setup because I started doing this in May, like in my Hobonichi as well. Let me see, I started doing that in May towards the end. So I just wanted to correlate that as well. But again, you see how we went from February to May? Like I just kind of tapered off. Tried it in June again, didn't last. And then tried it again in, actually June was good. I won't stay too long. I don't want to show my family's faces. July, October, September. Yeah, then some swatching. Yeah, let me quickly go over here. This is what was going on. Let me close that and move it. It's June, July. So I might do the same thing like this again. Like I said, I do plan on getting or having 2 Hobonichi weeks. Again, I have one, I'm just waiting for another one to be in stock and order it. And then probably get another one of these and see how I can best utilize it. Because I do like, I like the paper. I like how the calendars are laid out. It's just nice and fun to decorate and put my appointments and I highlight like bills and payments and stuff. So here's October. It's just a nice creative outlet because y'all, the amount of crap going on in this world, especially in this this country, I gotta do something to keep my sanity, and this is it. Here's November, and so I think just for the sake that December is here, I'll decorate it. I'm not gonna do January, but I will do December and decorate it. But I'll probably like call it quits after that on this. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all liked it. I hope y'all can hear me. If not, I will try and do a voiceover or play music and just have my hands flail around, and maybe I'll do subtitles. So again, thanks for watching. I hope to have my next video up very soon, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.